Hi everybody, welcome to Live Blogger. In this tutorial series, we have been building this agency homepage using HTML and Tailwind CSS. Now in the previous video, we completed designing this homepage and it is also completely responsive. And we also have these mobile navigations over here. So now in this video, I'll show you how to make this project production ready. So we'll go ahead and remove the CDN link from our HTML file for Tailwind CSS. And we'll build a production ready code and then we will deploy it to Netlify for free. So we will do all of that in this video. Let's get started. Alright, so here's my source code, and if you go to the HTML file in the head section, we can see that we are importing these fonts and all those things over here. But below that we have this script that we are importing. And this is basically a CDN of Tailwind CSS. Now we had used this Tailwind CSS CDN so that we can design our website really quickly. And for that, if you go to the Tailwind CSS official website, here if you go to get started, here we can see we have this option called play CDN, and we just used this CDN to build our website, and this is how it looks. But here we can see that it clearly says that use the play CDN to try Tailwind right in the browser, and it is designed for development purposes only. Now since our development is complete, we need to deploy this online. So for that we need to go ahead and use one of these options. So there are different options over here. So if we are using Vite, we can follow this guide, and there are other options over here as well, like framework guides and these things over here. But since our project is just HTML and JavaScript file, we need to use this Tailwind CLI. So let's do that. Let's go to Tailwind CLI, and here we can see we have the instructions. So the first thing we need to do is we need to initialize our project using npm. Now before using this command, make sure that you already have Node.js installed on your system. So once you do that, you can just go ahead and type npm init, and if I press enter, we can see that we have some options displayed over here. We'll just press enter to select the default values. So now we can see that our project has been initialized. So if you go to the project structure, here we can see we have a new file called package.json, and in that we have these details. Now we need to install a package called Tailwind CSS and Tailwind CSS CLI. So let's copy this command from here, and let's go back and paste the command right here, and let's press enter. And here we can see that if you scroll down in our package.json file, we have these two dependencies installed. Right now let's go back to our guide, and the next thing we need to do is we need to create a CSS file, and we need to add this code, import Tailwind CSS. So let's copy this, and we'll just create a file called input.css, and let's paste the code over here. Right now if you go back, we can see that the next thing we need to do is we need to run this command so that we can generate the Tailwind CSS code. Before that, let's go ahead and go back to the index.html file, and let's remove this CDN of Tailwind CSS from here. And now if you go back to our website, we can see that we don't have any CSS added to our website. Now we're going to store the generated Tailwind CSS code inside a file called output.css. So let's link that file over here. I'll just type link, and here I'll just type /output.css. And then we can see that we have these settings that we added to Tailwind CSS. So let's copy all of this from here, and let's add it inside the input.css file. So just below the import, I'll just paste all the code. And now we can go ahead and delete this section as well. So let's delete all of this. But now if you go back to our website, we still don't have the Tailwind CSS because we haven't generated it yet. So let's go back to the guide. And the next thing we need to do is run this command. So what we will do is we'll just store this command as a script inside package.json. So here inside the script, I'll just delete this test script. And let's create a script called dev. And here we'll just go ahead and copy this command from here and paste it right here. Now here they have a folder called src, and in that they have the input.css file, but we have it inside the root of our project. So I'll just remove src from here, and we'll also remove src from the output. So now when we run this command, we will have a new file generated over here called output.css, and in that all the Tailwind CSS code will be added. And since we are linking that in the HTML file, all the design will be restored in our website. And before that, let's go ahead and add one more command over here. So right now it is set to watch. Let's create a new command. So I'll just copy this and I'll just add a comma and paste it over here. And we'll just call this command build. And here instead of watch, let's type minify. So we'll use this build command when we are ready with our design and we just want to deploy it. Before that, for testing, we will use this dev command. So now let me show you how to run this dev command. So let's open the terminal, and here you have to type npm run dev. And if I press enter, here we can see we have a new file called output.css added, and that we have all these CSS code that was generated using Tailwind CSS. So these are all the classes that we used in our HTML file. So now if you go back to our website, we can see that the design is restored and everything is looking alright. Let's also take a look at the mobile version, and it is also looking alright. Let's also take a look at the mobile menu, and we don't have any problems. So with that, we have set up Tailwind CSS for production. Now let's see whether it works if we change anything inside our HTML file. So if we go over here and let's change the color of this text. So let's just search for vbuild. So here I'll just change the color of this text to text red 500, and let's see whether it is working. And now we can see that the text has changed to red. So the Tailwind CSS output is being generated correctly. Let's go back and undo that. Right now let's go back and run the other command called npm run build. And now if you go to the output.css file, we can see that the CSS code is minified. So this takes up less space and it is production ready. Right now let me show you how to deploy this online. So the only thing we need to add to the server are the index.html file, the main.js file, the output.css file, and the images folder. All the other things are just needed for development. We don't need to push these to the server. So I'll just create a new folder called public, and I'll just add these files over here. So we have index.html, main.js, output.css, and also this images folder. So let's copy all of these and let's add it to the public folder. And now we can go ahead and upload these files to Netlify and our website will be live. So let's do that. So let's go to netlify.com, and I have created a free account in netlify.com, and once you log in, you'll find this screen right here. So here we need to add a new project. So let's click on add new project and let's click on deploy manually, and here we need to just drag and drop our folder. Alright, so here we can see this is our folder, and we have added the files to the public folder. So I'll just go ahead and drag and drop this folder over here into Netlify. And here we can see it says that our project was deployed. So let's click on this link. And here we can see our website is being displayed correctly. Everything is working all right. Now you can go ahead and change the domain name to whatever you want. So if you go to domain management, you can go ahead and click on options, edit project name, and you can add any name you want over here, and it will have this netlify.app subdomain. And if you want to add a custom domain, you can also do that. You can just click on add domain and use one of these options and follow the instructions. Alright, so that's basically how you can deploy your Tailwind CSS project to Netlify. So that's basically it for this video. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments below. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe to this channel to get the latest video updates. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a nice day.